I've only got one thing to do today. This might possibly be the shortest video I've ever done. But all I need to do on my Evo is to adjust the headlights. So what happens now when I turn my headlights on, it seems like the beam points straight down. I can't see anything in front of me. I probably get like 15 meters, maybe not even. It's terrifying. I drove home from a wedding on the weekend, quite late at night, probably like around midnight. Could not see anything. The road was terrible, it was bumpy. There ended up being a wombat in the middle of the road. Luckily, I was in an area where I could have my high beams on, but if I didn't have my high beams on, I would not have seen it. And like, we could have written this thing off. Those things are solid. So I need to adjust my headlights. I know in most Evos, I think all the JDM ones, they have a headlight adjustment switch inside. The ADM Evo 9 doesn't, or at least mine doesn't. So we need to adjust the beam. The low beam is actually the one inside that thing. That's the high beam. Don't know what that is, because the Parker's up there. I think the way it's done is that there's this little bolt here on the back of the headlight housing, and it's got that little groove in there, and that groove actually has teeth in it. So those teeth, I'm pretty sure I can get a screwdriver in there, or I can put a socket on the back of that. And from what I read online, that will adjust my headlights. So unfortunately, I'm in the garage, there's not a lot of room. So I'm gonna turn the lights on. I'm gonna turn the big light off. I'm gonna see where the light goes to, mark it on the wall or wherever it ends up being, adjust it so it's higher, and then go for a drive. It's gonna be hard, I think, to find the sweet spot to where I can see, but I'm not blinding other people. I don't really know how many clicks to do. Quite a few, probably. I think the dial inside has 0 to 5, so I might do like 5 clicks, because then that would be low to high, I guess. I don't know, we'll go for a drive, we'll see. So unfortunately, I can't really see anything on this side to where the light goes, but it's gonna be hard to see in the camera, but it's quite clear that there's a line across here. That's what I'm gonna run. Also, these things are going off their heads. I have HIDs in here and they're quite serious. Actually, I wonder if that's the right one. That looks like it's more in front of the high beam. I wonder if there's one for the low beam. Pretty sure it's definitely that one. There's actually another one tucked up in there for the Parker, and there's another adjustment there for the high beam. And it looks like I've got no bulb in whatever that one's meant to be, probably the fog light. Alright, so the top of the tape is in line with the top of the actual beam. I can actually just turn this by hand. It's quite loose. And I didn't think it was doing anything at first, but it actually takes quite a bit of adjusting. Let's see if I can... I don't know if you can tell if that's moving, but it's definitely going up. Let me get in on this. See now where the top of that line's sitting? There, whereas before it was obviously there. That's outside done. That was super easy. I just did it while I was on. I don't know if you meant to, but I did. Let's try and get my hand down in this side. It's going to be a bit trickier because it's down in that gap. I might actually have to use a socket on this one or a screwdriver, but that was really easy. Put a blank bit of cardboard there so I can see what's going on with this one. Make sure I'm going the right way. I should have really paid attention to how much I adjusted that one, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. Yeah, sweet, so I'm definitely going up with that. I don't want to go too far with it. Oh, it's dark in here. I don't want to adjust them too high, obviously, because I don't want to blind incoming cars. The passenger side, the left-hand side on this Evo can be a little bit higher than the right, because that'll be off to the side of the road. And I think most cars come like that anyway. Now, that's all that's left is to go out and drive the damn thing, which means I've got to move Jess's car and get this damn thing out of the driveway, and it's such a pain in the ass, but let's do it. I am fucking so pumped. I should have done this ages ago. I seriously did not realize it would be that hard. I thought I was gonna have to pull the housing out and adjust the clip, and the headlights are really confusing in my opinion. But I don't really know a lot about headlights, but that was literally so easy. That's much better. It's already heaps better what I've adjusted. It's hard to tell where the perfect spot is. I can turn the lights off. Turn that off. Obviously it's quite dark out here. If I bang the low beams on, it's a lot better. Like I said, it's hard to tell if it's the perfect sweet spot, like if it's enough. Like if I'm driving, like I was only doing 60 down here, I might go out on the main road a bit, but there's so many street lights around here, it's really hard to tell what the good spot's going to be. So I think it's going to be just a matter of adjusting it. Fortunately, it's super easy to adjust. I don't need tools. I can just stick my hand down in there. I do have to take the cover for the airbox off though, that's the only thing. But I can just adjust it on the fly. I might leave the cover for the airbox off for a little while, or just take it off. I'm going to drive at night. I can just adjust on the fly. You can see that the passenger side, the left side, does go quite a bit further than the right side, which is perfect. I'm going to leave it like that for now. I think that's heaps better. I would say, to be honest, before I could probably only see to the start of that white line there, and I can see quite a bit further than that now. Let's put the high beams on. I'll show you what it looks like with the high beams. That's the high beam, so I get a lot further with it. Obviously I still got the older bulbs in there, but that's heaps better. That was quite simple. I'm not sure all the headlight adjustments are that easy. I think there's a couple different types of bulbs and headlight setups, but that's an ADM Evo 9. Thanks for watching. That was sick. Pumped. Goodbye. Oh, go watch that video.